Day 36 on the trail. Hey, just left the inn at the tavern. Gonna stop at the Iron Horse for a muffin, maybe a little coffee, and then move on. So we'll see you up the trail. All right, first disappointment of the day. The Iron Horse station didn't have muffins, so I walked all the way back to the Hillbilly Deli. Got a sausage, egg, and cheese. Second disappointment of the day. That bare spot there used to have a caboose. The caboose is gone. All right. Well, bit of a road walk till we cross the river. And then we got to climb up that mountain. That's Lover's Leap. Not really a mountain, but it's a pretty steep climb. A couple of outcrop overlooks. I just know it's a hard climb. It's pretty steep. So that's our first goal of the day. There's the French Broad River. I guess it's good for rafting because there's a rafting company in town here. We're gonna go down there along the mountain before we start climbing it. And the trail weaves its way up. So let me get on with it. All right, trail down by the water. That's Lover's Leap. The trail goes up to the top of that. So hopefully I'll bring you a view, but not from too close to the edge. Really cool rock. All right. For those of you who are unsure what poison ivy looks like when it's got no leaves, this is a heavy vine. Essentially, when you see a very hairy vine, such as these, that's poison ivy. It's more common in disturbed areas or open edges and things like that. Much less common in the middle of the woods. It loves sun and disturbed soil. So in the middle of the woods, you don't have a whole lot of that. So that's why you see it more. Can smell the river. It's an overcast day. Chance of rain this morning. Chance of rain overnight. After the first couple days, it's supposed to be fairly nice, and I'm hoping for that. So we'll see. Yeah, we got some red buds popping. I don't know if you can see the yeah, there you go, purple flowers. That's red bud trees. That's the trail. We're on switchbacks all the way up to the top. Pretty rough, rocky trail. Okay, here's the view from Lover's Leap, overlooking hot springs there. Not sure what the factory is there. Huge solar installation. Interesting. And then, of course, the French Broad River. All right, we're not even halfway up yet, so time to get going. There we go. I believe that's spotted wintergreen. Seen it in a few places. Here's one I don't know. Wonder what that is. Oh, it's probably this right here. That would be the halberd-leaved. Halberd-leaved. I forget. There's some more hepatica. Hepatica got that name, I found out, because of the three lobed leaves were reminiscent of the human liver. Right. The sign is about the woolly adelgid, which is an insect that feeds on hemlocks and produces a white flecks where the insect lives. The woolly adelgid was introduced from China and is devastating hemlocks in the eastern United States. But I guess, what's it say, 2009, the Boy Scouts applied some pesticides in this area. And the hemlocks seem to be doing okay. Oh, I can't. Let's see if I can get it down. Hang on. Hang on a second. I'm trying to get a branch. See if you can see the white specks. I can't. Yeah, see them right? I can't point because I'm holding the branch. That's caused by the adelgids. And they eventually kill the trees. Well, these will be gone soon probably too. Yeah. I see them on a lot of, they're not thick, but there are some. Oh well. Onward. Yep, the adelgids are creating quite an issue for the hemlocks. The problem with introduced species is that the living organisms in our area have never had a chance to evolutionarily develop any means of fighting them or resisting them. And usually there's no natural predators to those, or even natural diseases that affect those introduced species in their new home, which allows them to run rampant. There's a number of them, such as the chestnut blight, the woolly adelgid. What else are some? Kudzu, Japanese, bittersweet. There's a whole lot of plants. Garlic mustard. So even the European starlings and the English sparrows, you know, they came in, and the starlings pushed, since the cavity nest, they pushed the bluebirds out. So that's why it's important to minimize introducing species to new areas. All right, let me finish this little climb. Look at these little cuties. Take that too. Here's another patch. seeing a whole bunch of rattlesnake. Oh geez, now I can't even run. Rattlesnake lilies. I don't know. I don't know why, but I really like them. Can't wait to see one in flower. A little pond that the trail goes around. Nice quiet spot. Got a little bench here. Good place to take the pack off for a few minutes. I'll be still and quiet for a while, and hopefully you can hear the amphibians. Listen. Not sure the species. It doesn't sound like any northern species. Hopefully I'll be able to track it down on the internet when I get a signal. Yeah, a little bit of a road walk just north of the pond. A mowed bald. I can see tire depressions. Yeah, maple here. That's a big maple. That bark is different than sugar maple, although on the upper branches it gets similar, especially on a wolf tree like this. Wolf tree being a tree that grew up with no other trees around it. Sugar maple characteristically, has bark that comes off like, oh, where is it? I can't find it. Right around here, there's a piece that sideways is lifted off the tree. Could be some southern species, or just a bark difference from north to south. All right, I got a little more road walking to do here, and then a little further up there's a stream. I'm gonna have to get some water. It's been pretty humid today, but not overly hot except in the sun when the sun pops out. So I want to keep hydrated, but it is in the 70s, or just about 70. When the sun's out, it jumps up real quick.
Oh yeah, they're like more like a jasmine type thing.
Anybody know what these are? Oh, some of my followers. There's a clump. Let me get out of the light.
A lot like a jasmine.
Look at that. And I'm told by Sunkissed here that they have a great odor. So we're gonna see. Here's a good 2.5 foot chestnut oak. All right. The leaves look like this, rounded lobes, lots of them at the end of each vein. Sorry, it's not a better one. I need a better view that way. Okay, and the bark has these long ridges with flat tops. Looks better, easier to see there. Deep furrows, flat top ridges. All right, on the top of Rich Mountain, there's a Rich Mountain fire tower. Let me get up there and show you the views. And this is the interior of the tower. No windows. Great floor. Beautiful tower. Beautiful views. Nicely done. Worth the side trip. There's a good example of black cherry with the bark looking like burnt potato chips. And here's a picture of the leaves. On the leaves with black cherry, the edges are finely toothed, called serrated. And if you look at the back side of the leaf, along the main vein, near the base of it, near the beginning of the leaf, not the tip, the base, you'll find orange fuzz on each side of the main vein. And that's how you... And we got this again. Let's get that in focus. There we go. All right, a new tree for you. Shagbark hickory. See how it has the bark that peels off at the ends? Better views up there. There's another one right there. Okay. The shagbark hickory, the nutcase, is the thickest of all the hickories, at least a 1/4 inch. There you go, shagbark hickory. How's that for a sample of shagbark hickory? Right there. It's a good sized tree too, putting 20 inches or so, maybe a little more, maybe 2 feet. A lot of axe handles in that tree, or flooring. All right, here at Mtn Shelter, another old shelter on the trail. Privy is right down there. Tent camping, if you can see the tents are up there. And the water is down in that ravine right there. A lot of people here, so I can't do much filming. I'll bring you back tomorrow for another day's adventures. Might be a short day tomorrow.